Actually, it's kind of funny because you never know. It's never over till it's over. So I mean, our support was amazing, and we really do have really good, deep support within the community. And it was really looking like we were going to be over 50% until right at the end. And I had my kids calling me because 3 of my kids live in different places. So they're all calling saying, WIS is saying you won. I said, I didn't win. WIS has got to catch up to me. So we knew we were going to be in a runoff.
Yeah. And so what does that process, look like going forward from that last Tuesday night to, into the runoff election?
It's a restart. It's a really hard, tight restart. And it really does kind of put the organizational stress on you to kind of hold back on just wanting to go and do a bunch of stuff, but kind of get reorganized. So we've got some new commercials coming out tonight, I think, maybe tomorrow morning. So we got some new commercials, some new mail pieces, some new endorsements, just some really good new stuff that I think people will be interested in when it hits.
I know you've probably heard similar questions in other interviews, even when you were at our station, but whether it's housing, affordability, trying to figure out what to do with the homeless population downtown. What are some of the key points, key things you want to remind voters that you're pushing for if you're really elected to city council?
I think the thing that is most important to me is the collaboration that we've got happening in Columbia. It's really a phenomenal time of growth. It's a phenomenal time of collaboration. It's really working on all these issues at the same time. I think too many times we look at issues like they're separated from each other. I think they're all related. Economic development, homelessness, quality of life, infrastructure, investing in your communities, that's all part of the same thing. They're not mutually exclusive. So I think the way we're strategically and purposefully attacking these issues as a council, it really makes me excited.
Do you have any key projects, any key initiatives in particular over the past handful of years that you look back of that you're proud of?
I think what I'm most proud of the last couple of years on city council is the great, just the vibe and the interest in economic development in Columbia. I think we're seeing so many different projects all across Columbia. It's not about picking winners and losers. It's about all of Columbia getting their fair share of economic development. All of that brings what I consider opportunity and quality of life issues back to us that we can then kind of go full circle. So I think the economic development piece is really amazing, and there's some stuff that's coming up that's just going to make everybody say, wow.
So obviously you get to vote on and make big decisions for the city entirely, but this is also for District 4.
Correct.
For your seat specifically. Talking to voters on the campaign trail, what were you hearing from them?
I think
wanted to see?
People are excited. I mean, that's what I mean. There's and maybe there's just this kind of fight between progress and the status quo. But I think what we're trying to do is just get people excited. We talk about we can improve your quality of life without destroying your quality of life, and I think that's the biggest thing that's in Columbia is people are starting to buy into that, how we're framing that. Progress in how Columbia grows, if we do it purposefully, your quality of life will get better, not worse.
I guess talk a bit about that economic development and that growth. It seems like every couple days or weeks we're getting press releases in about facilities that are going up, things that are getting approved. Like for example, over the Bull Street districts changed a lot over the last little bit, and then you've got the new development coming on the corner of Bull and Elmwood that's going to potentially start.
And then think about it this way: you got all the way across town. You've got 2 projects at Hugh G and Blossom. So you got these different projects going on in different places, and it's just more to come. And that's all I can tell you is there's just so much more to come, and people are buying into Columbia. That's what's so exciting. We're not dragging them here. They want to come here now. So they're buying into the vibe. They're buying into the vision. They're buying into what we're selling in Columbia, which is we're going to be a different place, but we're not trying to be Greenville. We're not trying to be Charleston. We're just trying to be a grown-up Columbia. That's all we want to do is grow up.
And you kind of touched a bit on it earlier, but I guess how important do you feel it is to have continuity on the council and have people that have worked together carrying out the mission that you guys have done the past couple of years and be able to continue that going forward?
I think it's just so important. We've got a really good cohesive council, but it's not cohesive, like everybody's saying the same thing. So we've got diverse opinions, we've got people who think differently, but we always manage to work through and come up with a singular pathway forward. So yeah, I think it's huge. So I mean, I'm excited that the process is continuing. You know, I'm glad that I'm in a runoff. I'm looking forward to next Tuesday night. And I think it's important that the people of Columbia, I mean, this is their job. They get to pick who they want to represent them, and I'm excited about it.
Any final sales pitch, elevator pitch to voters? Anything else you want to mention and say that I didn't ask?
I just tell people, look, the best is yet to come. That's all I can tell you. So stick with us, stick with me, vote on Tuesday, November 18th, and the best is yet to come.